early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Nittany Lions will get this season underway as toe meets leather. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was... for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. By the defense, it's the first one they've used this half. Motion from the wideout. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. He wants to change this route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Davidson. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. They'll try the left side. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Brings up 2nd down.
And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Brown. Across the 25. He's got room. And he'll go down after a huge gain and picking up the 1st down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The Tigers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback will keep it. Moving toward the end zone. And fumble! Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Snap to the back. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now.
There he goes. Oh, he's got some space. The 40. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
How about the aggressive play call backed up near your own end zone? Your quarterback drops back in the end zone. If he gets tackled, it's a safety, but it pays off. The defense is a little too aggressive, takes the big shot down the field, and he walks in for a 98-yard touchdown pass.
Rides it and reads it. Now the toss. Fighting for the goal, and the ball's out. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Davidson. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Clemson is quick to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got the first down and more. Racing down the left side. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Tiger. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Ivy. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the read, gives it on the option. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Saunders. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
The Nittany Lions back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the hurry up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this is how the wind can really affect a game. It's not just for kickers, but quarterbacks as well. And on that last throw, guys, it looked to me like he was throwing it into the wind, and that definitely affected the velocity of the throw. It also affected the accuracy, and that's what caused the interception.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for space, it's Davidson. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They'll go right back to him. Still on his feet at the 25. He's loose. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Clemson 7, Penn State 6.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Here's the handoff. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Buys a little time with his feet. Makes the catch. It's Davidson. And they're able to get him down. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in crease now. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wants to fire on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Now facing a third and long. Quarterback may change this route. On third down, going up top. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. Clemson will come to the line with a first and goal. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback sneaks ahead. And I don't think he got in. Those big bodies up front just creating a wall at the goal line.
I got a feeling the defense kind of knew that was coming, stacked the line of scrimmage, got good penetration. Quarterback had absolutely nowhere to go. No push, no forward momentum. Ugh, no bueno.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Wants to go up top. Dances away. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And the PAT makes it 14-6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Texas A&M is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice this week. They're up 14 over Colorado. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Going right to work up top. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw the football.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Third and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
Fourth and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Clemson.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Ivy. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. Makes a grab on the shot. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Ivy. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop them on third down. Did the offense retain possession?
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And the Nittany Lions will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense will snap it from the 42 on first and 10. To the air. It's Carr. And his first throw here is incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
With the catch, it's Saunders. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for them.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on a first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Looking for the score! And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. The give to the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the 50. He's at the 30. Turning it on. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Offensive line, give me a call.
Oh, they blocked it. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ivy. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. The give to the tailback. He has the first and still on his feet. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Pocket breaking down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes the grab on the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Grab behind the line. It's White. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, there are certain guys that I want to make sure I hone in on, and I do not give them the football in space. And this running back is one of those guys. Really good job by the defense, keeping their eyes on their keys and not letting him sneak out. And
strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. That's funny, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will give them the lead. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
They'll corral that squib kick just inside the 15. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Moore. It's a seam wide open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Start with the 1st down. set up with another first down. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Brown.
I don't know what you want to do. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Unloads quickly. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Brown. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Turner. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, it's nice to have guys like this on 3rd down, on money downs that you can go to, and you know he's going to win. Hit the gas, hit the brakes, create a little bit of separation. Nice job.
And the Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He leaves it with his back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. That costly penalty will give this offense a new set of downs. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Here we go.
Power football with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And, man, with that run, I think it kind of handcuffs you. I think you want to save that last timeout when you need it for your field goal unit or whatever that looks like. Running the football there, man, keeping that clock ticking. I don't necessarily love that call.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It'll be third and long. Might be changing the route. On third down, he drops to throw. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed him for the defensive holding penalty. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on first and goal. They'll leave it with him. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on second and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win, but you got to manage this clock.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Just drives it between the uprights. And there's a lot of celebrating going on over there, but there is still time left on the clock.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the fourth. He might have been looking just to set up his offense, but he put a touchdown on the board with that 92-yard return. No reason to risk trying to field that one. As it skips through the end zone, it'll be a touchback. have to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Quarterback making adjustments. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's going up top here late in the game. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And what a way for this defense to end it. A pick as time runs out. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive.